Come on, guys, sit down here. Let me tell you about the octopus, a mysterious and magical sea creature. They are not simply a common sea animal, but hidden inside are stories and secrets that few people can understand. The octopus is a truly magical and mysterious creature. It can be up to 1.5 meters long, with a body so soft and flexible that it can squeeze through any rock crevice on the seabed. Don't let that appearance fool you, because that softness is the secret that helps them escape all dangers. And if you look closely, you will notice a much larger tentacle with a large suction cup is the hectode, where the male octopus stores its reproductive organs. That small thing shows the sophistication of the octopus. Although they usually only weigh about 8 to 10 kilograms, their intelligence far exceeds their size. Without a skeleton or protective shell, the octopus uses its intelligence to hide from enemies, weaving through every corner of the ocean. They also know how to use surrounding shells and pieces of rock as self-defense weapons. But the octopus's greatest trick is its incredible camouflage ability. They can change color from white sand to dark brown rock, blending into the environment, making it difficult for predators to recognize. A hidden master, an artist of transformation in the depths of the sea. The octopus is truly a talented survivor. When it comes to food, octopuses are not picky. They can eat all kinds of things, from live fish, dead fish, to seashells and other invertebrates. When hunting, octopuses will tightly wrap their prey with powerful tentacles, or bite them to death with sharp teeth. Their eyes have binocular vision, like humans, and they even have the ability to perceive color, which helps them hunt more effectively. In nature, the main enemies of octopuses are not only us humans, but also sharks, groupers, eels, and even other octopuses in the waters of Spain and Portugal. The octopus breeding season takes place from late September to early November. During this season, female octopuses can lay up to 200,000 eggs. But because the number of enemies is too large, only a few eggs can survive and develop into adult octopuses. This time is extremely important for the octopus population in an area, because after giving birth, the mother octopus will die, leaving behind small, unprotected eggs. They're only a few millimeters long and can easily become food for fish, starfish, and many other species. In particular, the breeding time in November often encounters big storms, causing many baby octopuses to be swept away and die. But there are years when the sea is peaceful, with few storms, and octopuses reproduce very strongly. After just 2 years, the number of adult octopuses can skyrocket, hundreds of them clinging to the rocks. They often hunt in shallow waters where crabs and fish are trapped at low tide. In Spain, people often use a long stick with a small net at the end, with a little bait inside, so the octopus can crawl into the net. In Portugal, people use net cages placed in the ocean with a bait fish inside. When the octopus is attracted by the bait, it will crawl into the cage and get stuck. People also use spears to hunt octopuses. This method requires precision and experience. When speared, the octopus often squirms and clings tightly to the rocks, so you need to use a hook to pull them out. Sometimes people hang fish bait, such as horse mackerel and mullet, on bright ribbons to lure the octopus out of its hiding place. Octopus fishing requires real sophistication and technique. With the support of modern technology, such as GPS systems and underwater sensors, work becomes more accurate and efficient than ever, helping us easily find and track octopuses. In years when nature is favorable, with few storms, octopuses reproduce so strongly that within just 2 years, hundreds of adult octopuses have covered the coastal rocks. Low tide is when they hunt, swim and crawl through rocky crevices, patiently stalking to catch crabs and fish stuck in small puddles. When the tide comes up, the octopus returns to deep water, hiding and waiting for the next opportunity to hunt. But one interesting thing is that they are always attracted to shallow waters, where food sources are abundant and easier to catch. However, on days when the waves are big, the octopus will retreat to deep water, making fishing more difficult. However, there are times when octopuses will gather in rocky areas where there are abundant food sources. The rocks lead to the sand where they find seafood such as clams, razor clams, scallops, cuttlefish, and many more. As for larger octopuses, they don't mind eating smaller ones to survive. In remote, little-known areas, octopuses gather in surprising densities. There are even places where thousands of octopuses gather together, creating a magnificent scene in the deep sea. Have you ever heard about how people catch octopus in Spain? They use a long stick attached to a small net containing bait fish inside. This technique is very simple, but extremely effective. In Portugal, there is a very popular and professional method of catching octopuses. Fishermen will place a row of net cages with bait fish inside. The octopus is attracted by the scent of fish, will crawl into the cage from above and cannot get out. There is also another way of fishing, which is to use long cables with many small pods or basins placed on the seabed. Octopuses often find narrow places to hide, and when they crawl into these pods, they do not expect that they have fallen into a fisherman's trap. Another equally famous technique is using spears to catch octopuses. Some professional fishermen also use aegis, artificial lures with bright ribbons, to lure octopuses out of their hiding places. Just gently pull the string and the octopus will be caught easily. In particular, the darker the boat, the easier it is for fishermen to attract octopuses, an experience passed down through generations. And when the octopuses are finally brought to shore, the processing continues. They must be washed, removing sand and impurities. Sometimes, to keep them fresh longer, people place the octopus in a tank of seawater. They are then prepared into a variety of dishes grilled, boiled, or dried for long-term preservation. Fresh octopuses are carefully packaged, vacuum sealed to maintain freshness, and ready to be exported everywhere. The process of catching octopus requires sophistication and deep understanding. To protect this traditional profession, we must also practice sustainable fishing and avoid overexploitation. Technology is gradually changing the way we work. GPS navigation systems and underwater sensors help us track the movements of octopuses, improving fishing efficiency. But, above all, the heart, perseverance and love for the fisherman's profession are still irreplaceable. Octopus is not only a delicious dish, but also a symbol of life and strength. Every time we set sail, we immerse ourselves in the sea, conquer and learn. It is an adventure, a journey that not everyone has the opportunity to experience. It is said that in Portugal, each year fishermen catch up to 10,000 tons of octopus, a huge number that proves this species' attachment to life here. Octopus fishing is not only a livelihood, but also a pride and tradition passed down from generation to generation. In particular, octopuses are also caught in a very unique way. Long cables attached to many small pods placed on the seabed, where they like to hide. With curiosity, the octopus will crawl into the pod, and that's when they get trapped. What about using spears to catch octopuses? It's a real art. After launching the spear, the octopus often wraps its tentacles tightly in the rock, making it more difficult than ever to pull them out. We must skillfully use the hook to remove them, little by little, without being in a hurry. For skilled fishermen, they also use aegis bait that is larger than usual, and sometimes hang small fish such as horse mackerel or mullet to lure the octopus out of its hiding place. When octopuses rush towards their prey, with just one skillful move, they are trapped. Octopus fishing is not simple. It requires sophistication, patience, and a deep understanding of this creature. Fishermen like us, understanding every characteristic and habit of the octopus, have turned fishing into an art, and that is what makes us different. Those who are attached to the sea all our lives. During the octopus fishing journey, we cannot forget that protecting the marine environment is extremely important. Fishermen need to follow sustainable practices, not overfish, and protect ecologically important areas to ensure that octopuses can continue to live and thrive. The development of the octopus fishing industry also requires the combination of modern technology. Underwater sensors and GPS systems help fishermen track the location of octopuses, improving fishing efficiency. Automation in handling and storage also helps improve product quality and minimize human intervention. But technology is only part of the story. The biggest challenges facing the octopus industry are climate change, ocean pollution, and the rise of invasive species. These factors can affect the distribution and number of octopuses, requiring us to adapt and take timely measures. Investing in research and development, along with adopting environmental practices, is how we ensure the sustainability of our profession. The octopus industry is continuing to grow, and the future promises to bring many new opportunities. Combining technology, environmental protection, and improving product quality will help us face challenges and meet the growing demands of the global market. To do that, training new fishermen, providing knowledge on how to use equipment, properly handle octopus, and understand food safety regulations is extremely necessary. Industry organizations and associations play an important role in setting standards and regulations for the octopus industry. They often organize seminars and conferences to share knowledge, promote sustainable fishing methods, and promote cooperation between stakeholders. Research initiatives are also important in better understanding octopus biology, the impact of the environment on octopus populations, and how to minimize the negative impacts of fishing. And brothers, we are not simply octopus fishermen, but also protectors and transmitters of love for the ocean. We preserve the values, traditions, and passion for the next generation, so that this profession will last forever, so that the sea will always be as rich and wonderful as in the beginning. If you have ever experienced life at sea or faced challenges in catching octopus, please share your story in the comments section below. Don't forget to click like and subscribe to the channel to support and continue to accompany us on our next journeys of discovery. See you again in upcoming videos. Wishing you good luck and safety on every trip.